I'm at Beit Guvrin National Park in Israel. This is part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I'm about to walk into these massive bell caves. These are ancient quarries, and there are thousands of years of history here, from Romans to Jews to Arabs, and a lot more. So come explore the park with me today, and let's see what we can find. This park is located about 1 hour outside of Tel Aviv, about 30 minutes outside of Jerusalem. I just drove here. It was 31 shekels to enter, and other than that, everything is free. There's 5 different parking lots, and at each parking lot, there's different trails and different things to see. I started going in reverse, so I'm at parking lot number 4, parking lot D right now, because I want to see these bell caves early, and I'm completely alone here. It's 8, I got here right as the park opened, and there is nobody else here, and it is absolutely beautiful. I can't believe this is my first stop. I am so excited to see the rest of this park, ancient ruins. I know that thousands of years ago, Jews lived here. This was an important city. At some point, Romans were here. There's no springs here, so they used aqueducts to get water to this town. At a certain point, Arab people came, and that's when these quarries were dug, these bell caves here, and there is just so much history I'm excited to explore. So I just left the first bell caves. I'm heading over to the second set of bell caves, and I'm reading this information I was given when I entered the park. There are over 500 caves in this area, and it is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Leaving the caves, parking lot D, and I'm gonna head on to the visitor center and parking lot C. This is absolutely beautiful. There are views of the Jerusalem hills all around me. Those caves were massive, and I was the first person at the park today. I got here at 8:01 right after they opened because I wanted to be able to explore and talk to the camera and not feel awkward, but I highly recommend. It is a Thursday right now, and I'm the only person, it feels like. I was the only person at the bell caves for sure. There were no other cars at the parking lot. So let's see, maybe I'll get to explore the whole park by myself, but it is really, really beautiful and amazing. So far, it seems like this is a place where you definitely need a car because there are 5 parking lots, and at each one you can park and walk different trails and see different sites. I think you could walk between them, but if you want to be able to efficiently explore this place, this is not a trip to do with public transit. This is a place to come with a car. But I rented a car for the day, drove over here about 1 hour exactly from Tel Aviv, and so far I am very much enjoying my decision. Now I'm in a completely different type of cave that was used as a burial site for families. You can see all sorts of different places that they put them in here, these beautiful inscriptions up above them, and it's just really big and beautiful down here. There's this main room and a couple of these side chambers that come off of it. So crazy to see the quarry bell caves and now caves like this. And I just read again, there's over 500 caves in this area, which is part of the reason why it's the UNESCO World Heritage Site. But this is so cool. I've never seen anything like this. So actually I can see here this trail behind me is pointing you towards the bell caves, 1.5 kilometers. So I guess you could actually, if you took public transit to the entrance of this park, you could do a big hiking loop all the way around. It would obviously take you much longer, but if you love hiking, you want to get some exercise and see all this beautiful stuff and don't want to worry about a car, I guess it is an option. So I just walked from parking lot C up here to the top of Guvrin-Maresha. It's the highest point in the park, and you can see beautiful views of the Jerusalem hills behind me and just a pretty trail up here. It is sunny and it's exposed. There's no shade up here, so make sure you bring water. But yeah, it's a really, really pretty view up here from the top. Not the best I've seen in Israel, but definitely nice to just walk up and enjoy the views over the park. I can see the church down below me. I can see some caves down below me. And now as I kind of crest the hill, I can see some cities in the distance. But yeah, it's a really, really nice walk out here. And actually, the more I'm walking, the more I'm realizing that this whole park could be walkable. It's smaller than I thought. It looks big when you see it on the map. But once you're actually out here walking around it, it's pretty small. It's like 1 kilometer between the different parking areas each. So you could probably do the whole thing in like 10-kilometer loop maybe, with obviously stopping at the caves, stopping for views. There's the visitor center at parking lot C, about halfway around the loop. So you could stop there and get a snack and get some water, get some souvenirs. Yeah, really, really beautiful and cool out here. This is called the Maze Cave, and the name is accurate because if I wasn't in a national park, I would be worried about getting lost down here. It just keeps going and going. I'm in a huge room. I'm entering into another room. I've already gone through a couple, and as my eyes adjust down here, I keep seeing more and more. I almost missed the entrance to this whole other part of the cave because it was so bright above and it's dark down below here. But this is truly a maze, and it is incredible down here. It's so nice how cool it is down below here because it is hot up on the surface, but down here feels like it's like 60 degrees. It's perfect, it's comfortable. Wow, I see how people used to live down here. Oh, I honestly thought the first stop at the Bell Cave was gonna be by far the coolest part of this park, but this maze cave is a really surprising me. I don't know if you can get the scale of just how big it is down here. It goes down. I've gone through 6 or 7 different rooms already. I thought I was about to enter above the ground, and it takes you back down into more. And look what's down here. This park is way, way cooler than I was expecting. I thought it would be cool. It's why I came here, but I did not expect to be amazed at just the amount and size of the caves here. I guess I understand why it's a UNESCO site. You can see the olive oil press behind me in another just huge part of this cave. This was all connected to the maze cave. I thought these were all separate areas. I was gonna have to walk or drive in between each of them, but I came up out of the maze cave over here. Down behind me is the olive press, and there's some information about the olive press here and how they used to be a main source of income back in the Hellenistic Maresha, whatever that is. But yeah, just more beautiful caves down here. It's huge. I cannot believe this. And now I think finally I'm actually gonna exit. So let's walk up and see where we are now, because I feel like I just was underground for like 30 minutes through all these caves. My eyes fully adjusted to the darkness down there. Now back into the bright with these white rocks. Okay, so I went down in over in that fenced area behind me, and now I'm coming up over here, and I can go back down to the visitor center area in parking lot 3 where I left my car to walk up here. Wow. By the way, as I'm walking back down to my car now after coming out of the caves, it is now 10 a.m. I've been in the park for 2 full hours, and I have yet to see one other visitor. I've seen employees around cleaning, someone at the visitor center, but I have not seen one other person here visiting the park. So I guess come on a weekday in the morning if you can, and you'll have this entire park to yourself. I've been exploring these caves, I've been walking all around, and I have not seen another person. It's wild. So now I drove across the street, and again, could have walked it, but I drove. There's a little parking lot, and I entered through a gate here. No one checked my receipts or anything, but it says you have to pay online, but I assume because I paid at the main entrance, it's okay. And I'm walking now up to the amphitheater and the city of Freeman, I believe it's called. And right now there's a really nice paved path. You can see the ruins of the fortress behind me and the ruins of the Colosseum over here. Really, really cool. It's crazy. You're just right next to a highway, trucks driving past. And you have these ancient Roman ruins here, but I guess that's pretty typical in Israel. And honestly, really cool, really impressive seeing these columns, these ruins. But after those caves, I feel like I'm a bit underwhelmed. The caves were just so cool and unique, and I feel like you see ruins like this across Israel. But yeah, it's right across the street, so there's no reason not to come and check it out. And it's really cool to just be able to walk through them like this and explore. Feel like you're walking through the ancient city. There's the Roman bathhouse, and there's the fortress, and there's the Colosseum, and you can really just walk right through and explore all of it. I take back what I said again. The view from up here is actually really cool. I'm on top of the fortress now. You can see the Colosseum down below me, all the ruins of the ancient city here. This must have been an incredible view back in the day to be able to just see all the land like this. I can see more ruins across the street here. To be able to look down into the Colosseum from the viewpoint of this fortress must have been awesome back in the day. Again though, not the most intact, not the best ruins I've seen in Israel, but definitely worthwhile visiting, especially in combination with the caves or to right across the street. This is a really, really cool way to spend a few hours if you're in this part of Israel in the Judean hills, you're looking for some ancient ruins, but the caves were definitely the highlight of the day for me. And I would recommend, it's a great spot to come with kids. I had a ton of fun coming here alone. It's easy. You can turn it into a hike if you want, or you can drive and just walk 5-10 minutes in between all the different viewpoints. So come and check out Beit Guvrin National Park. I promise you won't regret it. Yalla, bye.